What is going on? It's your boy Edward from Boxing Fanatico, and today in the Boxing Weekly Recap, we're going to touch on Andre Ward thinking about going to the heavyweight division, Lennox Lewis on what he has to say about his feelings on Wladimir Klitschko, and the Vasyl Lomachenko versus Nicholas Walters fight. Let's get this rolling. So Lennox Lewis came out saying that he feels bad for Wladimir Klitschko. And the reason he feels bad for Wladimir Klitschko is because of the situation with Tyson Fury. Klitschko could easily get his rematch and change the outcome. He's not going to be able to do so anytime soon because of the situation that Tyson Fury is in currently. And just to give you a refresher, he basically gave up his title, vacated his title because of his cocaine addiction, and he has temporarily stepped away from the sport. But personally, I don't feel like this is anything bad as long as he can defeat someone like an Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder. I think his stock will still stay up there and he'll still be a force to be reckoned with if he can get past those kind of fighters. Andre Ward in a recent interview stated that he is willing to move up to heavyweight for the right opponent. Now, first things first, he needs to do the Kovalev rematch. Second, he needs to fight Adonis Stevenson, at least. You gotta fight somebody else that is at a high level in that weight class. And then maybe we talk about moving to a different weight class. But dude, why in the world are you going to heavyweight? You got hit by Crusher and it knocked you down. You don't want to go to heavyweight. Trust me. There isn't many Ruizes for you to go up to heavyweight and defeat. And in this day and age, this modern day, you go to heavyweight and you fight one guy, everyone's gonna be saying, now that you're at the heavyweight division, we want you fighting Anthony Joshua, we want you fighting Wladimir Klitschko, we want you fighting Deontay Wilder, we want you fighting all the big guys. And that's gonna be inevitable. Don't go up to that weight if you're not ready and willing to compete throughout the entire weight class. Also, in a very sad moment for boxing, Anat Patterson was attacked outside a London bar. He was scheduled to fight Williams this past Saturday, but of course he had to cancel his fight because of the damage that was done when he was attacked. The three gentlemen allegedly waited for him outside. As he came out, he noticed the gentleman coming close to him. Anat tried to scuffle his way out, but they didn't allow him. They started beating on him, and someone even threw a brick in his face. It appears that he may have damaged orbital bone structure or something going on here, or it could just be swollen, but it's of course enough for him not to be able to fight on Saturday. And that is something that is despicable to me. I can't stand those three people that attacked Anat Patterson. Hopefully they're found and they're given the full extent of the law, because this is something that should not be happening. No one should be attacking anybody in the streets like that, especially in a manner that they did, and throwing a brick in someone's face, that's just uncalled for. Okay, so now let's get into the Vasyl Lomachenko versus Nicholas Walters fight. This is the fight that everyone's been waiting for as well. We get two back-to-back Saturdays where they're very, very big fights that make a lot of sense. One interesting thing about this fight though is that Vasyl Lomachenko was getting $1 million for this fight, and Nicholas Walters was getting a measly $300,000. That is such a pay gap in the purse that it's incredible. I don't think that Walters deserved to be paid that little. He took the fight, he was willing to take the purse, and I guess he was clamoring at the bits to fight, but I mean, inactivity might do that to you, but 300K versus 1 million? Yikes, man. That hurts. Anyways, let's get into the fight. Vasyl Lomachenko did what Vasyl Lomachenko does. Contrary to popular belief, this fight was not as exciting as last week's fight. It was Vasyl Lomachenko just basically doing his moves, his moving around, his 90-degree angle, all of that stuff. He is so skilled at that. Seeing him move is almost poetic. He can literally, it's almost like he's teleporting in different locations. His feet move so fast. If you were to try to sidestep him, he instantly occupies the vacated spot. So he'll just swivel around, come right to where you are, and it's just like you can't get away from him, nor can you corner him, because he's always dashing left and right on you and leaving you super vulnerable. He's constantly on your side, which leaves you very, very vulnerable for defense. And he's picking at you, man, picking at you. It's almost a sight to behold. And the way he moves, incredible. Now, Nicholas Walters. Nicholas Walters, what was going on? Hopefully you didn't go there for a 300K payday. I felt like he was kind of trying, but maybe he wasn't. Maybe Vasyl Lomachenko's speed and dashing and side-to-side movements and 90-degree angles and changing positions, maybe that was too much for him. But for him to just simply quit on his stool without injury, without being rocked, without being hurt, he literally quit due to frustration alone. I don't know about you, but both Roberto Duran and Nicholas Walters trained in Panama. Coincidence? I think not. And let me just add that Nicholas Walters said no mas November 26th, and Roberto Duran said no mas November 25th. Coincidence? I think not. It appears that Nicholas Walters has presented us with a modern day no mas. But unlike the brash Roberto Duran who did it mid-fight, Nicholas Walters decided to wait until he sat in his stool so that he could talk to his trainers and tell them, hey, I don't want to fight anymore. And he didn't go out on his shield at all. As Tony Weeks went up to him and said, you don't want to fight? You don't want to fight Nicholas Walters? No, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. No, listen. I don't want to fight. Tony Weeks, come here. I don't want to fight. It's over. It's over. I'm not injured. I can't hit this guy. I'm done. And Tony Weeks was literally like, you sure you don't want, come on, you stop playing around. You want to fight him. There's no way you haven't been rocked yet. I haven't even seen no dilation in the eyes. You're fine. You sure you don't want, I'm telling you, I don't want to fight him. I'm done. There's no point. I'm going to take my 300K and I'm going to take a flight back to Panama. Talk to Roberto Duran. We're gonna have some coladas. We're good. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm gonna go say, thanks for the fight and stuff. So yeah, guys, we got a modern day no mas. Quitting without being hurt just because you can't deal with what's going on the other side. So big ups to Vasyl Lomachenko. Let's try to lobby Vasyl Lomachenko versus Manny Pacquiao. The reason I want to lobby Vasyl Lomachenko versus Manny Pacquiao, in which I feel that Vasyl would actually beat Manny Pacquiao, is because I just want him to just ascend to superstardom. A lot of people who are casual fans know Manny Pacquiao. So if Manny Pacquiao loses to someone in an exciting fashion, like what Vasyl might do to him, that may ascend him to superstardom. So let's try to get something like that set up, Bob, please, because you're notorious for never giving us anything that we want. So please, can we get that? Can we do that? So that is it for today, guys. Stay tuned for Friday where we do the segments video, and of course next week, Monday, we will do the weekly recap. As always, I'm Edward. See you on Friday. Peace.